National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They'll motion over Samuel. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Dobbs headed in motion. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
McCarthy to the air on second down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And back deep it is Josh Downs. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. Second and 7. They go back to Allen. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Here's Lance. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. Not much. Second and long coming up. Throwing, Lance. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's third down and a few inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And on third down, incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That one taken in by Burton. And he will have a Giants first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. A carry here for Allen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes Allen. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He'll get this complete to Allen. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Lance looking to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Allen. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Lance. Down the field, he's got Burton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
This one caught at the 4. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That one taken in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Here's Downs to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Allen. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Motion man is Hyatt. Lance. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Third and long. To throw, here's Lance. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's taken. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
This one's going to be stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Giants will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's a 3rd and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Allen, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. This one into the hands of Smith-Njigba. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Lance. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackmon. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Dobbs headed in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This is taken in by Dobbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Lance. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Lance looking to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. The Giants sending out their punter. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Room to run inside the 40. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the give, this is Allen. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw is Lance. Yeah! And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this forward for about 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they...
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Vikings have got it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line. They'll motion over Samuel. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Finding space inside the 40. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 24-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on third down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance, but after that incomplete, now brings up fourth down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll run here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half. And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. Now Lance. He'll get this complete to Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Lance. That one taken in by Burton. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To throw, here's Lance. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll stick with him again. Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So a road win here for the Giants. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.